Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to do a professional looking nail polish. So I picked one of the most difficult colours, nice OPI red.
Why is it the most difficult?
Because you find, okay, so you polish your nails, you get all around the cuticle, and then you get your polish remover afterwards and try and remove it, and it just smears and smear of red around the cuticle. Okay. So that's what we want to avoid. So we started off with our base coat. We're going to give the polish a good shake. And we're going to do 2 thin coats. Most polishes do have, well, recommend 2 coats. If it's a really thin polish, then 3. Yeah. So again, have our brush not too wet, not too dry. And then we're going to do it in 3 strokes, depending on how large the nail is. So if you look at that, I've left a large margin around the cuticle area and side walls. So again, we're going to do 1 stroke in the middle, 1 down the sides, and to make sure it's nice and smooth, 1 more down the middle. Okay, so you find if you leave your brush too dry and you're doing stroke after stroke, you find that the polish will start to bubble and it all dry up halfway. So we literally want to do less strokes. So 1 in the middle, and again sides, and back in the middle. Red polish suits you.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I love red lipstick. I love red toenails too.
So that's our first coat. So you left a large margin around the cuticle area and along the side walls. So you want to give that at least 5 minutes to dry before you apply your second coat. Now I'm going to apply the second. So again, this time you want to get a little bit closer to the cuticle area, but still leaving a small margin. We don't want to go right up to, we don't want to go right up to the cuticle. Just very close. Okay. By leaving the margin around the cuticle and the side walls, not only gives it a neater appearance, but also can make your nails appear longer. And it's less clean up as well afterwards, if any. So that's the second coat. If there's any excess on the skin, you could always use a cotton bud or wooden manicure stick and just dip it in a bit of polish remover and clean around the edges. So that's how it looks. So you're going to give that another 5 minutes to dry, and then I'm going to apply a top coat. Alright, so I'm going to use a top coat. The one I'm using today is a Attitude one. You can use any top coat really, but this is the one I'm going to be using today.
And is that a brand? Where would you buy that from?
You can buy it offline or your beauty supplies. But again, any top coat that's really good for you, that you find that, you know, works, is good enough. So again, we're going to do our 5 strokes. One along the middle, the side walls, and again down the middle. A top coat is good to use, or recommend as an aftercare. So you recommend your client to apply a top coat every 2 days, just to prolong the wear of the nail polish.
Does it matter if you use cheap nail polish or expensive nail polish?
Again, it doesn't really matter. Some people buy the pound ones and it works for them, so it just depends on what you prefer really. Okay, so that's our finished natural nail polish, all nice and neat.
To